Hi. How does it go? I'm laughing myself, just because of this. I mean, if we're gonna talk about role play, going for my get up, my teacher get up. I don't know if it's a hit or miss, but so welcome to my classroom. Hey Kate, hey Patrick. All right, we're gonna slide you closer so I can sit down and actually read your comments. Good, good, good. All right, sweet. So how's everybody doing this week? It is hump day, hump. And my screen is shaking. There we go. All right. So yeah, how's everybody doing? What are you drinking tonight, right? Yeah, you're upstairs. You're in my house. I actually have a classroom in my house. This is a thing. I also really have the urge to like lean back and like get that whole chalky all over the backside. So yes, cocktail, mocktail, water, wine, whiskey. All right. It is a dress. It's a dress. It's as much as you get because I didn't go so far as to put on shoes. I'm barefoot down there, so yeah, I'm going for the teacher vibe. Thanks, Dory. Tonight I am drinking a Fruitscato. What is that? A barefoot?
Barefoot watermelon.
Barefoot watermelon Fruitscato. So, ooh. You guys know I love a cheap wine. I am a cheap date. So I mean, join me anytime. You like the top of the dress? Well, thank you. Very 50s rockabilly pinup vibe. Ooh, who would get me tattooed? No, please don't. Please do not tattoo me on your body.
I already have one.
Hey, Megan. Hi, Baba. All right, so we do have to say, first I got to try this, all right? Oh my gosh, that's so good. It's juice. It's bubbly alcoholic juice. So there's that. Okay, so I do need to say, he said too late. Yeah, he has a she-devil design that I came up with and inked on his arm. So he is definitely a glutton for punishment, and he calls that my portrait. So you might have to come show them maybe a little later or now if you want. But yeah, he's going to show you my portrait, okay? Sorry if I bail out partway, not doing well tonight. Well, I hope you feel better. So this is the this is my portrait. Okay, thanks. But otherwise, please do not tattoo me on your bodies. All right, so we do have to preface this with saying this is not for those under the age of 18, all right? Ladies, gentlemen, everybody in between, all right? This is not for those under 18. We are going to be talking sexy stuff. I am going to drop cusses like a dirty sailor or a dirty teacher in this case. But, all right, this is for educational and fun purposes, all right? So we are going to be talking role play, all right? I have had some inquiries about how to, spice things up with some role play, okay? Wait, is it Kayla's portrait or little one's portrait? That's up for debate. I'm thinking with the curves, it's more me. Finally figured out how to comment. Hi, Lauren! Oh my gosh, how are you feeling? All right, so this is, we're going to do our questions. We're going to talk about role play. I'm going to show you some goodies. But before I give you my questions, I do have one really, really important announcement to make. So we are having our first rope class. It is for anywhere, all levels, beginners, never done it, to people that just need to break out the rope, dust things off, maybe learn a few new ways to do some old tricks. It's going to be October 20th in Northampton, Massachusetts. We are at the point where we only have 5 more partner spots left. All right, so if it's you and you want to bring a rope buddy, we only have 5 of those spots left before we hit our max capacity that the large yoga studio will provide for us. We already have 25 guests, all right, registered for this event, and we cap out at 35. 5. So we have 5 more couple spots left. If you want to just come alone, absolutely grab yourself a ticket. You can tie yourself. You can maybe make a friend. I'll be there. I mean, there's only one of me, but I'm all for,
I'll be there.
giving you a hard time. Oh, MJ says he'll be there. Somebody please tie that up, all right? Just because that will make my day, all right? Patrick, can't wait to see you. So here are our questions, all right? Every week I ask 2 questions. One's PG and one's XXX. You can answer none, one, or both, all right? And as many questions as you answer gives you tickets into our monthly giveaway. Now, I am thinking that next week is our giveaway week, right? So that might be our giveaway that is going to be our last giveaway until we hit 100 subscribers, all right? Because we need to because I know you all and I love you all, and a lot of you have won goodies, all right? But we need to make sure we get some fresh blood in here. Keep it fair, okay? So put PG and then your answer, and then XXX and then your answer. So PG, what is your hidden talent? I feel like I want to write this on the board. Where's my ruler, by the way? I need a ruler up in here, all right? So PG, what is your hidden talent? Oh, yeah, don't forget to do the like, subscribe, comment thing, all right? The subscribe is huge for us because once we hit 100 subscribers, I think, or more, but then I can use my phone to go live, and that is going to make all the difference for us. I can touch my tongue to my nose. Are you going to come show us that? No, he's not going to show us that.
I'll show you that.
He'll show me? Okay, you can show me later. XXX. All right, here's our XXX question. So put XXX and then your answer. PG, to stay calm when I really don't want to be. Wow. Okay, Kate, you are. I've been really struggling with that ability lately. XXX, what would you wear to get your sexiest? All right, your sexiest getup for your partner. Mine might very well be this dress, but I don't wear dresses very often. So, yeah. What's my hidden talent? My hidden talent is I can take a good beating. I didn't think this one through. Depending on who you talk to, it can be PG or XXX. I can make shapes with my tongue. Can you do that clover thing? I can curl my tongue. A nice, tall pair of boots. Ooh, that's a good one. We call those FM boots, and I don't mean like FM like the radio. I mean FM like me, all right? I censored myself. So not the clover, but other shapes. Okay, all right. I'm going to have to keep thinking on my hidden talents. Yeah. Anyway, so we're talking role play. Has anybody here ever role played? If you feel comfortable telling us, please do. It could just be a yes or no. All right. If you don't want to share, you don't have to. This is just a little woo-woo. Been told my 3-piece suit. Ooh. Okay. You know what? A man in a suit. All right. A woman in a suit. Suits are just, yes. I can resurrect one of my uniforms or pull out my suit. See? Love a man in uniform. PG. Hidden talent is probably my creativity, painting, crocheting. Yeah, you gotta love that crafting stuff. The crafty ladies up in here. So fantasies, all right, are really what set us apart from other creatures. I mean, they're all getting down, unless, they're like those organisms that just split. That sounds like a really boring way to reproduce. Anyway, fantasies are what set us apart from other creatures. And role play, in essence, is going to be the safest way to explore your fantasies. All right. It is totally normal to have fantasies, whether they are about your partner or not, whether you are daydreaming, dreaming, or, just picked up one of those smutty books that you can't put down. Fantasies are totally healthy. All right. They're not something to feel guilty about. Ooh, eyeliner. Good answer. Can make $1 out of 50 cents. Not literally, but always figure out the finances. That's a good superpower. That is a really good hidden talent. All right. So role plays, being that they are the safest way for us to explore our fantasy, there's more to it than we think. All right. This can be a huge cornerstone, a huge way to spice things up. All right. Especially for anybody out there who's been with a partner for a long time. All right. I highly recommend that we're gonna connect here on this, okay? Because the only limit when it comes to role playing with your partner, well, there's two. The first one is your partner's boundaries, because let's be real, those are important. Say it with me. Boundaries are important. You've tried and failed at role play. Patrick, I find that very hard to believe. Oh, I almost just fell off my stool. I find that very hard to believe. But, hi. So the triple X question is, what would you wear to get your sexiest for a partner? Hubby doesn't have a specific thing for me to wear, so nothing. Hey, what would you or would you not wear to get all sexy for your partner? For you to feel sexy, it used to be makeup and a corset. Yes. All right. I got really into that. Sorry, Stephanie. Sorry, not sorry. What was I saying? I got distracted by the idea of your corset. So we want to our only limits are going to be our partner's boundaries and our imagination. Yes, all the things that you can imagine, you can play out in a safe space. For me to feel sexy, I have never thought of that in my life. Well, it's time to start thinking about that. Because when you feel sexy, you walk different, all right? You carry yourself different. You interact with your partner differently. So people used to stop and drum on my boots at Haven. Yeah. So we are going to talk about the basics of role play, the do's and the don'ts of role play, and the general how-to and whatnot, all right? So nobody told me if they've ever, somebody did. They said they failed at it. Patrick, would you want to elaborate? Why was it a fail? Did it feel awkward? Did you not have the right setting, the right mood, self-conscious? What was it? If you don't mind, you don't have to. So if our limits are our imagination and our partner's boundaries, that means, just like always, we're talking about the big C word. And I'm not talking about what's between my legs. I'm talking about communication, all right? So here's how you broach the subject. If you are thinking that you want to get into some role play, all it takes is this. I can't help, but I can't stop fantasizing about, and I'm sorry, but this is the only thing that's coming to mind, licking between your toes. I don't know. It could be anything. I can't stop fantasizing about, being caught breaking the law and being treated like I was naughty. Anything, all right? Because at that point, you're just opening it up for a conversation. You're just opening it up to see a partner's reaction, because that's your first indication, right? Well, duh, use coochie shave lotion and good smelling, and then dress up they have mentioned in the past, something that they mentioned that they like. So you're paying attention to your partner's cues about what kind of mood they are in, because, one day this teacher getup may do the thing, but the next day you got to put on the pigtails or something, which I don't have enough hair for anymore. So sorry. Sure, roleplay can be really fun. I enjoy my partner dressing up more than myself. Ooh, so we do have some successful role players in here, all right? It's really hard for me to say the word role play and not think about all the nerdy games that I want to play, like Dungeon Mistress, Dungeons and Dragons stuff. But anyway, Jail RP is out for me. Okay, Jailbird. All right. So when you drop this little idea, and in this case, we're using the example of a little jail, little handcuffed over the car kind of play, all right, and you wait for your partner's reaction. Chances are you've just opened a dialogue. And once you do that, you can elaborate on what parts of it are what arouse you. You've now set the stage for, well, I like the idea of not being in control, or I like the idea of, being given the ground rules, all right? Something, anything, okay? You can role play some sex work. You can role play anything, okay? But here is my biggest do not do this, all right? Do not spring it on your partner. Don't do it. Just don't. And here's why. Because you have not discussed boundaries, all right? And you are putting yourself in a situation that is a recipe for disaster or disappointment, all right? Now, if you haven't discussed some role play with your partner, chances are that partner could turn around and be like, excuse me? Excuse you? Excuse who? Say what? All right. And that, now the self-confidence that you need to carry out your character is kind of like, okay. Or worst case scenario, this hits a trigger. It hits a point that your partner's not comfortable with. Do not, for the love of all things that exist, do not spring this on your partner. Roleplay is absolutely a double meaning in my life too. Yes. Right now, the only RP I get is in World of Warcraft. You mean World of Warcraft? And when I say disappointment, it's disappointing enough if your partner reacts in a negative way when you spring something on them. But one of the important parts of roleplay is telling your partner how you want things to end. I can go tell my partner that I want them to play cop and I'll play robber. But what if I want at the end to have the robber take the cop as a hostage and use the cop for all sorts of dirty naughtiness? But we never established that. Okay, well, I'm sorry, but in his experience, the good guys win, I think. So, not the way I want things to go. If you want to be surprised at how your story ends, fine. Plan that out. Say, I don't want to know how it goes. Let's just get in the mode. But if you have a goal in mind, if you are looking to play out a fantasy that you read in a book or has been really getting the tingles going during sleepy time, you need to set that. Part of the problem is some RP is when one person comes up with all the ideas and the other can't come up with anything and can't contribute much. That is fair. If you have a situation where you have this one very specific fantasy, like I need my partner to end up giving in and the bad guy's gonna win and then molest the cop and all the things, whatever, you need to establish that. But you do also need to have an open mind about creative input from your partner. We're being open about their boundaries and we're being open about what they want. Maybe the robber wins this time. Maybe the officer wins next time. All right. We're all adults. All right. And we should know how to play fair and share, boys and girls and everyone in between. Right? Yes, teacher Kayla. That's good, class. Wow, that made me tingle. Anywho, he doesn't buy it. Oh gosh. Had a partner that read romantic books all the time and never had an idea to use ever. It's not for everybody. It is not for everybody. So that is why we need to make sure that we have a how-to here. All right. Some people are interested in trying it. Some people are open to trying it, but unsure how they feel about it. That's the yes, no, maybe list, right? We should always have fun with these yes, no, maybes. Yeah, let's do it. That's going to be awesome. No, that's not okay with me. All right. And maybe let's give it a shot and see what happens, right? We want that enthusiasm in there though, right? I'm not saying just RP. I mean, anything in the bedroom. Okay. Current partner uses them to help when she's home. There you go. Smut is a very good sexual aid for masturbation or together time. So safe words are a must. Okay. If you are putting on a persona or a character, safe words are a must. Because in any situation, triggers can be anything from a gesture All right. You brush your hair back in a way that, reminds your partner of something, to a word, to a touch. So when you are breaking out of your standard safe zones that you and your partner have established, you need to make sure you have safe words. You just never know. Okay. PG upgraded to R. I'm good at writing cyber sexting. Ooh, I like that. I actually, you know what? I think that might be one of my hidden talents. I'm pretty decent at some smutty RP texting. Yeah. Shangri-La, it's a thing. But anyway, been good at sexting, giving a good topic to start with. There you go. We Vibe items for the win. So We Vibe items are items that you can, they're vibrators that you can control through your smartphone. All right. So you give your partner a vibrating ring or a vibrating insertable or wearable, and then you can control it from your phone. So that makes really good. And that's actually a great point, Patrick and Stephanie. The texting is actually where it starts. So you've talked about it. You know if you want to be surprised or how things are going to end. Now, how do you really start? You start small, all right? You start small, okay? And that is with texting. So here's the benefit, and everybody, well, not everybody, but we've got a couple people here raving about sexting or sexy texting, okay? Aftercare too, but I will definitely touch on that. Yes, okay? Because with sexting, you are now able to get into character. You are now able to figure out some spicy lines, some sassy comments, some sexy repertoire without somebody like staring at you, waiting for your next move. Like, what are you going to do? All right. No, take your time. Think it over. What sounds raunchy? What would teacher Kayla say or Officer MJ? All right. Like, go ahead, take your time and start with some sexy texting. What this also does is this builds the anticipation for when you and your partner do come together. So you have these lines, you have these thoughts, you have these ideas, you're bouncing things back and forth in a safe space where you are not pressured visually, as far as somebody being like, all right, is that what you got? Come on, like, bring it. No. Okay. Now, I will say that the next step is my favorite step, but it is entirely optional. What do you guys think the next step is for for role play? The outfit. The outfit. All right, totally optional. It could be something as a change of clothes. You could head over to the thrift store and get yourself a little tweed jacket. All right. It is Halloween. Wait, Halloween's coming. Wait for those after Halloween sales. Get yourself that officer uniform. Can you tell I may have a thing for the guys in uniform. Can we give me something else to work with here so I can stop outing myself? Like, what else could you be? Fireman? Nope, same problem.
Still have that uniform.
A puppy?
Puppy.
You can do puppy?
Sure.
All right.
Woof.
So you can, woof. Get that puppy costume at 50% off, all right, from, what is it, Spirit, whatever it is. I can't even look at him now. You're gonna... Oh my God. Construction worker. Ren fairs are fun. Ren fairs are expensive, but that is a great place to role play. All right. They're all doing it. Yeah, apparently, there's like some really kinky folk, out at Ren fairs and stuff. I met some interesting people. That's a good one. A bartender. See, you don't even need like a full costume for that. You just put on something that makes you feel good, and you step over to the counter and you pretend to be the bartender. And it's not even so far-fetched from who you are. You're just pretending to take on a different profession. I like that one. A truck driver. Okay. No, it's not a sad one. Truck drivers need a pit stop and some love, right? I'm loving these ideas. Just a what? A lot lizard? Is that what the girl would be? Or boy, or whomever? Whoever the truck driver chooses is a lot lizard? Is that a thing? Don't ask about that. He's just like, don't ask. Okay, anyway. So you started sexting. optional. If you want to try an outfit, go for it. The nice thing about is an outfit, and the nice thing about role playing in general is that you only take it as far as you want. For some people, putting on the outfit is all they want to do. You want to dress up like sexy Santa? All right, you go for it. You want to be a little elf? All right, you go for it. You don't have to put on a character. You don't have to come up with the lines. You just be sexy. And that is still role play. All right, but if you do decide to take it further, you've tried sexting, maybe you've tried a sexy outfit. Now it's time to just say it. All right. The first few lines that fall out of your face hole, I just like to call mouths face holes because they, let's be real, they are another place for things to, anyway, orifices. Cowboy or cowgirl, I'd go for a ride with you. No. He's going to check. He's like, who's she talking to? It's Caitlin. We're good. We're good. So the first few lines are going to feel really awkward, all right? And that is okay. Because honestly, sex and laughter are a great combination. The idea of role playing is about having fun. Why are you getting a blanket? What are you doing? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Let's not ask about the man behind the curtain. Not easy to be sexy when you're not or don't know how to be sexy or never seen yourself that way. That is true. Try every morning waking up and telling yourself that you're sexy. Look in that mirror. Your brain does not know the difference between reality and what you are telling it is its reality, all right? Schoolgirl skirt. Yes. Oh my gosh. See, I didn't have a schoolgirl outfit. I don't have the hair for the pigtails, but I'd have done it. So sex and laughter, not a bad combo. Oh my gosh, you have a cape. A superhero. Okay, all right. Lois, like Superman, Lois Lane kind of thing. I can get behind that. Ooh, there was Ruby Rose recently did, what was she, Batgirl? Batwoman? I hate that they're always girls. Why can't they? Okay, hold on. Here is a little tirade. Why are all the female superheroes just the original superheroes, male superhero's name with she, woman, or girl in front of it? Hulk. Hulk is that guy's name, that character, that ego, that Jekyll and Hyde, all right? Hulk is his name. So why is the female Hulk just She-Hulk? Doesn't she have a name? She has a name. I'm sure she has a name. Oh my God. Anyway, so that's my little tirade there. Because of the time they were created in, it's a bad excuse. It's lazy. It's lazy, all right? So laughter and sex, generally not a bad combo. If you are in a place where you say something and you and your partner start laughing and you are having fun, then as far as I'm concerned, and as far as hopefully you both are concerned, both or more, you're doing it right, okay? And at the end of it all, don't be afraid to take your show on the road, all right? Go to that bar. Pretend to be strangers with one another. Try and pick your partner up. Take it to a hotel. Take it wherever you, I mean, you know, within legal reasons. Take it wherever you want to go. But role play is another way to spice things up. There's no critics here. There's no theater critics judging you unless you're dating Dory, in which case, like, I mean, congratulations, but also, you know, good outfits, sexy outfits. She's given you all the ideas so far. And like trying anything new, the first couple times are going to be awkward. But I always challenge you, whenever it comes to a new sex toy, a new sexual position, a new sexual act, all right? Be willing to try it more than once, okay? Because I'll tell you what, few to no people went into sex for their very first time and were just fucking miraculous at it, all right? These techniques, these situations, these fun adventures that we talk about, they come with practice. Rope practice, role play practice, willingness to practice communicating. Communication is a skill, all right? It is something that you need to practice to be good at. And you might need to practice it differently with different partners. The same is true for sex, all right? Try it for science. That is the running quote in our house. And I heard my daughter's cartoon say, I'd try that for science today. And I busted out laughing. I don't even know. She-Hulk was a lawyer. Jennifer Walters. See? You know, I didn't even know her name. I was going on a tirade and I didn't know her name. So that's it. Just be willing, be open-minded, and be willing to try any of these fun new activities more than once, okay? You try a food more than once. If you don't like it still after that, you just don't go back for more. No harm, no foul, all right? Try the tea. Okay, so I've got a product for you. I couldn't find my ruler, so I've got something fun. Ready? Two somethings, all right? I figured if I was going to play the teacher, then punishment was the way to go, all right? So I want to talk about the benefits and drawbacks, pros and cons of each of these after I pull my skirt dress into an appropriate, there we go. All right, so this is from The Kinkery. All right, The Kinkery is actually run by a couple who has a podcast. You can get a link to their podcast right from our About Us section on the boinked.com, so boink-ed.com. All right, and did you take a look, the flogger we sent you a picture of? I don't think so. I don't think I saw the flogger. But this, all right, handmade in Florida. So you might need to let us know if you need some, because I have some in stock, and I don't know when he's going to be able to make some more. We should check in on them. Eek. Okay, so there are different types of sensations that you get in what's called impact play. When you are hitting a part of the body, that is called impact play, all right? Or punishment or funishment. All right, this has a nice, good, thuddy feeling. All right, nice, good, depending on, you know, your opinion on those things, but it's a thuddy feeling, okay? And depending on the surface, you can get a bit of a sting out of it because it is a super smooth finish. But this one here, all right, this is a loop over, all right? So this one is from Sports Sheets. It's a loop paddle. Now, Sports Sheets, we have found, have been really kicking ass at the kink stuff lately, all right? Their bondage gear has really strong attachments, and this paddle is really, really well made. Anybody know why I love this one so much? All right, what are the benefits to this? Let's see. Super soft leather. It was amazing, but out of the price range. That one is a multi-paddle, as you can use the edge too. Yes, that is true. All right. This one, the benefit of this one is that it is more flexible. All right. It has the give. All right. So if you are new to impact play, this is a great place to start to make sure that you don't cause lasting, serious damage to you and or your partner. You're always going to test out your piece on your inner forearm. This is a good test, all right? The inside of your palm is very sensitive. We use our hands to touch all day, all right? But this is going to give us a very good indication. And I'm actually grabbing it higher up to get more of a sting because it does have plenty of give. What this toy is really about, hey, you got a belt on right now? Give me that belt. Take it off, baby. Take it off. What this loop is really about, give it to me. Oh, you're gonna come show us. Oh, hi. It's about that sound, all right? All of our senses are part of this play, all right? So this one would be great for a little bit of naughty role play that's not going to take anybody over the edge of pain. We're playing with the senses more, all right? I am able to get a good wallop, and it is not hurting, okay? That would not be true if I were to swing the belt at myself, but it's giving us that same effect as if somebody were to walk by and just, okay, snap the belt together. So we're playing on that sensory aspect, the sound. So that is the Sports Sheet loop paddle. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. Friendly on the wallet, but friendly on the wallet, friendly on the butt, but sexy sound, and a nice little thud to it. All right. So the wooden one. Yes. All right. So that is what I have for you tonight. Hopefully I didn't scare anybody off with some naughty teacher swap. This one does sting. Okay. With some naughty teacher movements. So I appreciate you all being here. I'm going to read. Oh, yeah, you probably want the belt to hold your pants back up. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and read our questions one more time. If you are watching on a replay, please still feel free to answer the questions. Hashtag replay. Just say hi. Let us know that you're out there. And we have a giveaway coming up next week. Don't forget, 5 spots left, 5 partner spots left for our rope tie class in Northampton on October 20th. So tonight's questions, PG, is what is your hidden talent? I guess writing some smut might be my hidden talent. What else do you think? Oh, he showed me. He can touch his nose. I almost just picked my nose on YouTube video. Do you think I have any other hidden talents? Just take that grin out of here. Just go. And Triple X, what would you wear to get your sexiest for your partner? I would wear this, but I'll tell you what. I'm going to go get out of this because this thing fit a lot better pre-lockdown. All right? All right. As always, thank you so much. Hopefully you found some of this information helpful. Send me questions. Send us questions anytime. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all the things. We are trying to make ourselves more accessible to you all. But the most important thing is that you stay you because you're awesome. All right, so stay you, stay beautiful. I love you all. I'll see you next week for some giveaways. Yes. All right. Bye.